The first one was 20:08 and 24 seconds.
That is at night.
At night.
8:08.
8:08 at night. And then another one was 8:09 at night.
To whom were you sending this money? Is it to the PAs or to the governor directly?
To the governor direct.
To the governor direct. Who made that request for the two transactions, the 23rd and 26th transaction? Was it the governor or the PA?
The governor.
The governor himself.
Yes.
Was the amount requested related to your work, to your normal duties?
No, it was not related to my normal duties.
But Mr. Geoffrey, were you under any obligation to send this money? You could have refused. Why did you have to attack your savings to give the monies to the governor?
I was not under any obligation, but because of the embarrassing statements and the coercing, I had to.
Let's go, Honorable Senators, to page 58, transaction 13. Page 58, transaction 13. There is a transaction there, Mr. Geoffrey. Kindly confirm what time it was, what time of the day it was.
The time is 14:12.
14:12.
Yes.
To whom did you send the money?
Not 14:12. It is 12:36. Sorry.
12 a.m. or p.m. Are you able to confirm?
This one was PM.
Okay. To whom did you send the money? And again, how much did you send?
I sent it to a number that I was directed to, which one of the PS was using, Roulette, alias Roulette, but when you send money, it is bringing the name Irene Chepkwony.
Irene Chepkwony.
Yeah.
You confirm that that number was attached to one of the PAs. Kindly give us the name of that PA. We had Mr. Robinson Kiplagat and Rennie Kipsang Yetich.
Robinson Kiplagat.
Robinson Kiplagat.
Kiplangat.
Okay. How much did you send?
It's 15,000.
15,000. Again, was that a request for money related to your work as a chief officer?
No.
It was not.
Not at all.
Was it for use, for any official use by the governor, to the best of your knowledge?
I'm not, but I don't think so.
You do not think so. Let us go to Honorable Senators, page 59, transaction 16. Again, there's an amount sent to the same Irene Chepkwony. How much was it?
It was 50,000 Kenya shillings.
50,000. What time of the day?
4:20 p.m.
4:20 p.m. Let's go to page 60, transaction 30. And I want you to pause there and tell me what you had to do to raise that money. To whom did you send the money?
To Irene Chepkwony.
Irene Chepkwony.
Yeah.
The same person.
Yeah,
correct?
same person.
How much?
It's 40,000.
40,000. I noted that money that you send has a remark there. What is the remark?
The remark is Fuliza M-Pesa.
Fuliza M-Pesa. What does that mean?
Going beyond what you have in your account.
So at that time, did you have enough cash to send to the governor?
Actually, I did enough, but because of the pressure, I had to do that.
You had to borrow to satisfy the governor's request. Thank you. Page 61, transaction 34. Again, how much did you send to the governor?
50,000.
What time of the day?
5:55.
5:55 p.m. Did you have enough balance in your M-Pesa?
No, I did enough. I had to Fuliza as well.
Page 62, transaction 27. Again, are you able to see that?
Yes.
To whom did you send the money? What time of the day and how much?
To one of the PS Irene and alias Irene Chepkoin. It was at 5 or 6 p.m.
5 or 6 p.m. Let's go to page 64. Transaction 6. Page 64, transaction 6. To whom did you send the money and what time of the day, how much?
I sent 40,000 to Ngetich Kipsang.
Who is Ngetich Kipsang?
One of the PS to the governor.
Was that request made by the governor or the PA?
By the governor, and then you are directed on the number that you're supposed to send to.
Thank you. Page 65. Sorry, page 67, transaction 23. How much did you send? What time of the day was it?
It was at 12:27. I sent it to Ngetich Kipsang. It was 2,000.
Thank you. Kindly look at your affidavit at paragraph 6 and give us the numbers, the 3 numbers that you have stated you send money through, and tell us to whom are those numbers registered. At paragraph 6 of the volume 2.
The first number that I sent the money to was 0705-810004. And
to whom is that number registered?
Just a minute. That is His Excellency the Governor, Dr. Eric Mutai.
The second number?
The second number is Robinson Kiblangat.
Give us the number for record purposes.
0706 579 476.
The third number?
0720 122 975.
To whom is that number registered?
Reni Kipsang Ngetich.
Thank you. How much in total, Geoffrey, can you tabulate from your M-Pesa statements that you confirm you sent to the governor either directly or through his proxies?
It's approximately 200,000. That is through M-Pesa.
Through M-Pesa, 200,000.
Approximately.
Are there instances where you send money through any other mode?
It was a pairing of CC and CO. We were to appear in the office of His Excellency the Governor, and we were coerced to sign a resignation letter in front of His Excellency the Governor and the then CE's County Secretary.
Why would the governor make you sign an undated resignation letter?
We were forced to sign. I don't know the intention, but it was so clear that so that in the event that you fail to adhere to the demands or maybe his wishes, maybe you could just sign, because at that time you've been forced to sign the resignation, but the date was left blank.
Thank you. Eventually, you terminated your contract with the county government of Kericho. What were the reasons for you terminating the contract prematurely?
Towards the end of this last financial year, I was frequently coerced by the then again county secretary, that is Kirui Kipiegon. the first day he told me that there is the communication that I've been given by His Excellency is that you terminate the contract before the end of last financial year. At some point, I told him that it's not on what basis, because one, I've not been summoned on any disciplinary issues. Two, to the best of my knowledge, I was delivering my mandate as in relation with the ICT-related issues, because not even one day were our data act, neither our systems were act, because to me, I was not ready to. Later, there was consistent persuasion, finally to even a level when Kibiegon came up to, he called me, we met at the shopping center around my place. Later, he dropped me at home. I felt that that was too much intimidation. At some point, I told him, I thought you have the legal background and you know what it means, whatever. But later, we were asked, we were three, the CEOs, we were asked to meet His Excellency the Governor one morning at a venue, ITC, Kericho. The three of us, the two never showed up. I showed up. I met His Excellency the Governor, Kirui Kibiegon Leonard, and the former MP Bureti, who is the current economic advisor to the governor. That is Elias Chaman Buch.
Thank you. So the harassment that led to you terminating the contract, can you directly attribute it to the governor, or it was through other people? I
can fully attribute it to the governor, because himself, the governor, told me that when somebody is no longer interested in working with you, you have to pack and go. So I felt like it was a splash on my face, because I didn't come based on the physical appearance. I came through the competitive process. And also, these are the things that I was, Section 16 of the PWD Act 2025, which is talking about persons with disability have the right to humanity and the right to dignity. And in that dignity, it deserves respect and protection. So I didn't see that, because during the process of 3 years, it was a dark season to me. And also, I was seeing as this happened to me, but I'm sure that there are several other persons with disability who are suffering the same silently. So that is why it's good to speak it out. And I remember at some point I told the then county secretary that the day I'll tell His Excellency, I'll get ill, because it was too much for me. And I just think of, what about those other persons with disability who have been going through the same humiliation, derogatory statements against the Constitution of Kenya, Article 54.
Thank you. So is this part of a healing process for you? Do you feel that it's a beginning of a healing process?
After mentioning this, I think it's part of my healing process.
Thank you.
And only that, yes, I know it is a bitter truth, but maybe I'll request the Senate for the protection. I know I've spoken it plainly from my heart without any other ill motive.
Thank you, Geoffrey.
To me and both my family.
Thank you, Geoffrey, so much for your testimony, and my apologies on behalf of the people of Kenya for what you went through. That is all for this witness, Madam Speaker, sir. Madam Speaker, sorry, I'm used to Mr. Speaker, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Council for County Assembly, your time left is 2 hours and 21 minutes. It's displayed there. I think we can now move on to Council for Governor for cross-examination.
Thank you very much.
Good evening, Mr. Bett.
Good evening to you, Council.
Yes. Mr. Bett, I would like you to understand me. I will ask you my questions with the greatest respect. I do not mean to demean you or to disrespect you, so I hope you don't mind the questions I'll be asking you. Now, could we start with the last comment you made? You said that as a consequence of the opportunity you have been afforded here, you are feeling a process of healing already. You didn't hear my question, or you are opposed to answering the question?
No, I'm digesting what you implying.
Do you want me to repeat?
Kindly.
Okay. So, my learned friend asked you whether as a result of having come here and said you are beat, you have started a healing journey. And my recollection is that you said, yes, I have started healing.
Healing is a continuous process.
Yes.
So it is part of the healing process.
Which has started today?
No, it is part of the healing process.
Okay, it's part of the healing process.
Yeah.
And the healing process will be greatly helped by people believing what you've said here.
Not believing, okay, it could be believing,
Yeah.
but basically pouring out what His Excellency,
Okay.
derogatory, the kind of remarks he made against me.
Okay. So
And
let me
not
move-
only me, and also to the people living
Okay.
with disability.
Thank you. I'll move on to a different issue. Am I right to summarize your complaints in this, in your testimony as being 3 issues? The first one is that you were constrained to send money by the governor. Is that one of your allegations, isn't it?
Constrained or coerced?
Coerced, yes.
Yes, the demand was there.
Yes, that's one. The second one is that you were asked to divert public money. Did you say that?
No,
No issue of diverting public money.
yes.
Okay. So the second one then is a question of being belittled.
It is, it's not only that belittling.
Yes.
It is a constitutional requirement that you should not call names
Yes.
to the persons living with disability
Yes.
that are leading to demeaning,
Yes.
derogatory remarks, and
Yes.
also belittling them.
Okay. Okay. And so one of your complaints is that you have been belittled. Now-
Especially on the side of
Yes.
Kumbe, you are mentally, and I've never been to any mental assessment whatsoever.
Okay.
The only assessment that I've appeared before is the physical assessment. So I don't know what the governor.
Okay.
got
Let me
that
just ask you
analysis
then.
from.
I intended to come to that later on, but let me just ask you at this point. You said that the governor made those comments. You've very specifically quoted them at paragraph. At paragraph 15 of your statement, where you say, I thought you have a problem, and so on and so forth.
No, he said, I thought you have the physical disability alone. Kumbe, you have mental disability as well.
Okay.
Which it's good to be recorded that I've never appeared before any mental assessment whatsoever.
I understand that. And it's just your word, isn't it? You have nothing to back up that he said that, do you?
Yeah.
Huh? Other than your
It's
word?
not my word, it is the word. I'm just returning the same words to
I'm
His
saying
Excellency. Yeah.
The proposition that the governor said it is what you are saying. It's not captured
Yes.
in a document or anything.
Yes.
Okay. Now, on all these allegations you've made about the governor, may I ask you, so you've, in paragraph 24 and 25, and in your testimony today, in paragraph 24, you said the rights under Article 54 have been violated. You remember saying that in your affidavit?
54, it is Article 54.
Yes. I'm on a timely
subsection 1A.
Yes, I'm on a
Specific-
timely show. Just
and-
answer
and
my
also
question. No,
section
which question are you
16,
answering now, Mr.
The
Bate?
same. And also
You've
section
answered my
6
question. I'm okay with that.
No, and 16, section 16 of PWD Act 2025.
Okay, thank you. Actually, I wanted to ask you that. Now, is it something that you've just learned today, or you knew it even as far back as when you are resigning in the year June in 2025 when you are resigning?
Mhm.
Is it something you've just learned today, or something you always knew even when you're at work since 2022?
It is something that has been deep in me, and it has.
My question
I've been
is-
going through.
Mr. Bate, my
Yes.
question is, you've made specific reference to provisions of law which according to you were violated, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And my question is, when did that realization that some of your rights have been violated, is it a realization that has come today, yesterday, or it was there as way back as 2022 when you started experiencing these challenges?
For the Constitution of Kenya,
Please just answer my
no,
question.
for the Constitution of Kenya,
No,
I
you're
knew.
not answering.
I knew
Mr.
from
Speaker,
then.
Mr. Speaker, Madam, I am really struggling with time, and I wish the witness could just answer my question. Let me ask you my question again.
Mhm.
It's okay.
Yes.
So you've said there are violations of Article 54, and you're right under Section 16 of the Disabilities Act, isn't it? And all I'm asking you is, when did you realize that those rights exist? Is it in 2022 when you're going through all this, or in 2025 when you resigned, or now as you come to testify?
Immediately when I was abused. But for
When
the
you're abused.
But for the act, it was
Just wait for the question.
It
Please,
was-
just wait for the question.
when it was approved in this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then, having made that realization, have you ever made any report to the police that your rights have been violated?
I've first the process that
Please
I went
answer
through.
my question. Have you made any report to the police?
No, but to the leadership
Okay.
of person with
Next
disability
question,
in Kericho County.
next question, Mr. Bate. Have you made any complaints? Who is your employer, the Kericho County government? Is it Public Service Board?
Yes.
Have you made any complaint to the Public Service Board?
No, because I was restrained by the person with
Listen to the
disability.
question. That's all. I'm
protect them.
satisfied.
Yeah.
You also say that at various points you are, I know you've retracted today in the course of your testimony that you are not compelled to take compulsory leave, but in your affidavit you said you are forced to take compulsory leave, but you say you are not forced.
I was forced.
You are forced to take compulsory
To sign.
leave. Then you said you are also forced to change your terms of employment, isn't it?
Yes.
And eventually you resigned, isn't it?
Yes.
Have you filed a civil suit to complain that your rights to employment have been violated?
I've not because
You have not.
Because the working environment was not favorable to me. So coming back to my former employer, I think it was good for me.
Who would you be filing a civil suit? Would you be filing a civil suit to the county, to the governor, or to the county, or to court?
I think that information
You don't know where you'd go.
Yeah.
You don't know. You don't know. You don't know where you'd file a civil suit?
Maybe it would be through the legal process. I
Yes.
don't want to answer. I don't
You
know
prefer
that.
not to answer that.
Yeah.
Now, you say you are compelled to go on leave, isn't it?
Yes.
Were you written a letter telling you to go on compulsory leave, or you initiated that request?
The CS. Okay, the CS called me
Let's
to his
talk about
office.
documents. Let's leave alone words. Is it you who wrote saying, I'm writing to request to go on leave, or a letter or memo was written to you saying, please, Mr. Bate, proceed on compulsory leave?
I was coerced by the former county secretary, verbally.
Through a memo,
I'm saying verbally.
verbally?
Yes.
And then in writing?
I filled the form
Yes.
to proceed on leave.
And that form entails the request that I'm requesting to go on leave, isn't it?
Yes.
So you requested, on document, you requested to go on leave.
But after
On the face of the document, just leave it like that. The face of the document for you going on leave says you are requesting to go on leave, isn't it?
yes, but coercion was there.
Okay. Now, the resignation in June 2025, who wrote the letter of resignation?
I did. After coercion as well.
Okay. And did you bring that letter to, you have not annexed it to your case, isn't it?
It was there, but I have it in soft copy and I can
That's
get-
not what I'm asking. I'm asking, in the affidavit you've brought to these honorable senators, you've not annexed a copy of that letter of resignation.
It was there.
You've not annexed anyway. Okay.
No, it was there.
Okay.
It was there. I
Okay.
forwarded it to
You will
for
ask
compiling.
you'll ask my colleagues, they didn't put it there. But in that letter, you've given the reason why you are resigning, isn't it?
I didn't mention the reason.
Hmm?
I said just I'm resigning.
You said you are resigning.
Yeah.
So somebody looking at the documents will see on the face of it that Mr. Bate has chosen to resign, isn't it?
But there are proof and witness who coerced me.
Is that in writing?
No, the FAPO.
That's not in writing. Okay. Now, you also say at paragraph 13 to 14 there were advertisements for filling up certain positions of revenue management information system. That's part of your case, isn't it?
Not filling, procuring.
Procuring.
Yeah.
Okay. And you said you expressed reservations. You said at paragraph 14 up to 15, you expressed reservations and there were consequences on you, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Did you put those reservations in writing, Mr. Bett?
No, I didn't.
You did not? Okay. And the advert inviting people procuring the revenue management information system, is it signed off by the governor? Is it him who has said, I, governor, am advertising for, I'm procuring revenue management information system?
I was kept in darkness. It happened during the time when I was in.
So did you see the advert? Did you see the procurement?
I saw the advert on the paper.
Did you see the name of governor in that procurement?
Normally for adverts, it's the procurement.
It's procurement department?
Yeah.
So governor's name does not appear there, does it?
But
Just answer the question. The document inviting procurement, is governor's name there?
all county staff are under governor.
Please answer my question.
Yes.
You saw the document, you said that, isn't it?
Yes.
Is governor's name anywhere in it?
No.
It's not there. Okay. You also say at the time of your resignation, there were multiple times when a gentleman by the name Kipyegon came to you.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Yeah.
Was it Kipyegon?
Kipyegon Kirui.
Kipyegon Kirui. And
the
how
former
are you connecting
county
that to
secretary.
the, how are you connecting that to the governor?
By then he was the he was the acting county secretary,
Yes.
and he told me that that was the directive from His Excellency.
So your testimony is that he told you that the governor had sent him?
Yes, but at some instance we had to meet the three of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he called me. We met governor, Kipyegon Kirui, and the governor's economic advisor.
Now, when you are changing your contract from 3 years, from 5 years to 3 years, the explanation that was given to you was it is related to the contract performance appraisals, isn't it?
Yes.
It is what you have said in your affidavit?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any document in this Senate today to show that you are performing so well that you are eligible for extension of the term or renewal of the contract?
No assessment was conducted to all CEOs, not only me.
Okay. Yeah, that's the second question. So first of all, you don't have any appraisal distinguishing you in any way, isn't it?
I was not taken through, I was not assessed.
Okay. Now, the change of the terms was not isolated to you. It was, you are not isolated. It's not like you are targeted. It involved many other CEOs, isn't it?
Not many, three.
Three.
Yeah.
And who was, you signed that contract with who?
I signed the contract with the, is it the people signed or witnessed by? All the CEOs and CECs signed the contract.
With who? It is a contract, so it's two parties.
Yeah.
So like you signed with who?
I signed with the...
Public Service Board?
No.
Yeah.
The CEC signed with the governor, and then I signed with the CEC.
Okay, so you didn't sign with the governor. If you are CEC, you'd have signed with the governor, isn't it?
That is the practice which was there.
Okay. So even as you rope in the governor in this, number one, it involved many people, and number two, you did not, it's not like governor was sitting with you and saying, let's redo the contract, did he?
Finally, he told me, I'm not interested in working with you.
And that's your word of mouth, isn't it?
In the presence, their witness.
Have you called those witnesses?
It was in the presence of the governor's economic advisor and Kirui Kipyegon.
Mr. Bett, thank you so much for answering my questions. I hope I wasn't unfair to you, was I?
You are biased in a way.
I was biased.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you so much for answering my questions. That's all, Madam Speaker.
Not to me, to persons with disability, because these are derogatory statements, which really touches on humanity and also the dignity and respect for persons with disability.
Okay.
I'm sorry for the kind of taking me through that, and it's okay.
I want to apologize. What particularly did I say that has offended you, Mr. Bay? I want to apologize for it. What have I said that has offended you?
It's just
The way I've asked you questions.
the humanity aspect of it.
The way I've asked questions.
No, maybe it is within in line of your duties, but
Yes.
I feel
Yes, I would like you to understand me in that sense. It was in line of duty, but I want to apologize if you feel offended. I didn't intend to offend you. So, thank you, Madam Speaker.
Council for Governor, you have 1 hour 44 minutes left. Over back to Council for County Assemblies.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I have just a few questions in the exam. Geoffrey, you have been asked whether you have made any form of complaint against the conduct of the governor. So my direct question is, have you ever made any complaint against the conduct of the governor?
against the conduct.
Yes.
No.
You have not.
Yes.
Have you talked to, because I remember correctly, you...
Is that speaker on?
Yes.
Please adjust it.
It is, Madam Speaker. Thank you. I remember you mentioning the Association of People Living with Disabilities. Did you make any complaint of your treatment by the governor to that association?
Yes, I made to the chair and the Association for Persons with Disability, Kericho County, and also to the ambassador of persons with disability about the next step. I wanted to take the step of terminating the contract then, but I was told by the Association of Persons with Disability that I remain a little bit because it would affect negatively going forward on the employment of persons with disability, because they would think that I didn't serve to the fullest.
Is the fact that you have not taken any legal action against the governor an indication that you are not violated in any way by the governor?
No.
Lastly, the request to review your term of contract, was it made directly by the governor or through other officials of the county?
It was through, it was in a meeting headed by His Excellency the Governor, and it was through the Governor, and also squarely the directive was from His Excellency in his boardroom.
In his very boardroom. Thank you very much, Geoffrey. Madam Speaker, that will be all for Mr. Geoffrey, unless the honorable senators have any questions for him.
I think you may now move to your next witness. So he may be sworn in.
Thank you, and I requested for you to protect to family and high.
Madam Speaker, the witness is making a specific request to the House. I have no capacity to make that.
Are you not here? Yes.
Speaker, Madam, there is that first request. I'd requested about the protection to me and to my family members after appearing on this particular hearing. Thank you.
Now, your request has actually been noted, so it will be taken into account.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Next witness, please.
Our next witness, Madam Speaker, is Edna Chepkirui Tonui.
Just hold on and hold the time. Can I have the two leaders, please? Majority and minority, please. Now, for the first witness we had, we would like to request that he doesn't leave so that in case the senators have any clarifications later, they will actually seek that clarification. Now, for the next witnesses, we will actually seek those clarifications immediately after re-examination. So can we swear in the next witness, please?
I, Edna I, Edna Chepkirui, do swear solemnly that the evidence that I shall give before the Senate in respect of the matters before the Senate shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Thank you, Edna. Kindly state your full names for record purposes and what you do for livelihood.
I'm Edna Chepkirui. Currently, I'm a business lady as well as a farmer.
Previously, what was your engagement or relationship with the county government of Kericho?
I was a CC in the Department of Agriculture, Livestock and Cooperatives Management until the 23rd of December 2024.
What was the recruitment process for you? Was it competitive or it was a direct nomination by the governor?
It was competitive.
By competitive, what do you exactly mean?
I mean the positions were advertised, we applied, and then we went through a panel and we were selected. After that, we were vetted by the County Assembly of Kericho, and our names were forwarded to the governor for appointment.
So do you term your employment as being on merit?
Yeah, it is. It was on merit.
Thank you. You have also talked about in your affidavit at paragraph 4 that your employment was terminated on 23rd of December 2024.
Actually, when I remember, it's just very emotional for me. On the 23rd of December, I was seated with my family, ready for dinner, and then on Facebook, my son is telling me, "Mom, are you aware you've been dismissed? What did you do?" And then I was like, "No, it can't happen." My son told, "But it is in the Facebook page of the governor. Why are you saying it's not so?" Then I, checking on it, I saw 6 of us have been dismissed on a 23rd at 7 p.m. on a Facebook page without prior notification that we will be terminated. It was so sad. on a 23rd we were going for Christmas to enjoy with our children. Here we are. You are being told, go home.
Thank you. Kindly point to the senators the specific page where that Facebook post is contained.
The Facebook page, it's on page 73.
73 of volume 4.
Volume 4A.
4A.
Yeah.
Can you confirm that that is the official page, Facebook of the governor?
Yeah, it is.
Proceed and briefly read to the senators the comments that were made by the governor in that Facebook post.
For immediate release, reorganization of government, pursuant to Section 179 of the Constitution of Kenya and County Government Act, Section 32(3), I, Honorable Eric Mutai, PhD, Governor, Kericho County, in exercise of executive authority, have made the following changes in the county government executive. Pursuant to paragraph 23 of the section of the service of the county executive, together with section 41 of the County Government Act number 17 of 2012, I have given notice to termination of contract to the following county executive members. A, Honorable Kipruta Malel. B, Honorable Rosemary Rob. C, Honorable Edna Tanui, that is me. D, Honorable Leonard Ngetich. E, Honorable Bernard B. Honorable Brian Langat.
Thank you. Prior to that Facebook post, had you been subjected to any disciplinary action?
No.
By the County Public Service Board or the governor himself or any other known mechanism in law?
No.
You had not?
Yeah.
Was this the first time you were hearing about the termination of your employment?
It was the first time, and at first I didn't believe it. Only to see now the comments from people on Facebook telling us, Pole, it was humiliating. In my 50 years that I've lived, I've never been subjected to such a thing.
Pole, Edna, eventually, did you ever get any official communication from the county?
On the 24th, I got a message from the governor's secretary telling us to go and pick the letters, which I didn't go for it on that day because already I had traveled out for Christmas holiday with my family, so I picked my letter on the 27th of December.
What was the reason given for your termination?
The reasons given for the termination were executive order. It was therefore the executive order number 1 of 2022, 1 of 2023, and executive order 1 of 2024, which in those executive orders, it was just the normal rearrangement of government where you are transferred from one department to another department, of which at no one point I was transferred and I refused to move. In the 2 years I served in Kericho County, I was in health department when I joined. That was in 4th of November 2022. In April 2023, I was moved to Public Service Management, PSM, and I moved without question. I handed over. On the 26th of October 2023, I was moved from PSM to agriculture, and that is where I exited from.
Had you received any form of notice to show cause or an appraisal of any kind?
None at all.
None. Edna, then, why would the governor abruptly on his Facebook page dismiss you from employment?
Up to date, I can tell this house I've never known, but I have some instincts are telling me maybe because I was unable to continue giving out the money the way he used to sometimes tell us to support him in the fundraisers, but we had committed our payslips, we were unable to still support. So at that point, I just told myself maybe that could be one of the reasons.
You have made a serious allegation there. Did the governor make request for you to provide money to him at any given time?
I did.
Honorable Senators, let's turn to page 79 of our volume 4A, transaction 101. Page 80, transaction 35. Page 80, transaction 35. Edna, kindly tell us whether you made any transaction, to whom, what time, and how much was it?
This is a transaction which was done on the 30th of June.
Council, please guide senators on the exact.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. It's page 80, yes. Transaction 35.
Which one is that? Please guide them.
I mean, we have to count physically because these are transactions, honorable senators. It is 4 from the bottom. 4 from the bottom.
4 from the bottom?
Yes. It's volume 4A. It's actually number 5. Number 5 from the bottom. Page 80. To whom was that money sent, Edna?
To one Dr. Eric Mutai, who is the governor, Kericho County.
How much?
From my M-Pesa number 0722-734522.
How much was it?
10,000.
Page 81, the next page, the last transaction, honorable senators. How much was sent and to whom? The last transaction at page 81.
It was on date 23rd of June 2024, again to Dr. Eric Mutai, 30,000 from my M-Pesa.
Page 82, the 5th transaction from the top.
Is that 20?
Page 82, transaction 5 from the top. How much and to whom?
It was from my M-Pesa to Dr. Eric Mutai, 20,000.
Page 83, transaction 22 from the top. Page 83, transaction 22 from the top.
Yeah, this was in December, 24th of December, 2023. I sent 100,000 to His Excellency Dr. Eric Mutai from my M-Pesa to his M-Pesa line.
Page 84, transaction 30.
That was on 17th of December, 2023, to Dr. Eric Mutai from my M-Pesa, 40,000 to his M-Pesa.
Page 85, transaction 31. How much and to whom?
It was on 14th of November, 2023. That is to Dr. Eric Mutai. This is 10,000 from my M-Pesa.
How were these requests made, Edna?
The requests were made through phone calls. You are called, you are told, I have something urgent to attend to Waziri. Kindly send me some 10,000, 20,000, or sometimes you would say, I need some 100,000 if you don't have. Send maybe like 20, 50 if you have. Sometimes you would give me the phone numbers of the is PA. There is one Robinson Kiplangat and Reni Kipsang, who normally the governor would call and tell me, I need some amount, put to this line, and the rest is just there.
Are there instances where you gave money in any other form other than M-Pesa?
There are other forms, but I cannot prove here, so I wouldn't want even to dwell on that.
How much money in your estimation have you given to the governor pursuant to his requests?
From what I estimate via M-Pesa, direct to him and through to the aides, is close to 1.6 million.
1.6 million?
Yeah.
And where was the source of this money, Edna?
Before I joined the county government of Kericho, I used to work in Wasingishu as a career civil servant, Ministry of Health, as a senior public health officer, until when I got the job. I took early retirement, which I was not ready for it anyway, but nevertheless I did. And I'm a business lady. I run an hardware. I'm a landlady. I have residential houses, so I have many businesses. So that is the source of my income, and I also do farming.
Thank you. Let's go to paragraph 23 of your affidavit at page 101. There was an incident that was alluded to by a witness who preceded you. You have also highlighted the same incidents in your affidavit. Can you kindly tell us what you meant at paragraph 23?
Okay, on that day there was a meeting at the boardroom. After the meeting, the governor told us to go to his office. Unfortunately for myself, I didn't go, because already I knew the first team who had gone there, they were forced to sign a resignation in a blank. So I told myself, I cannot take myself to a slaughterhouse. Let it come, if it will come, in a different style. But I'll not sign.
So you did not sign for?
I didn't sign any blank resignation. I didn't.
Thank you. In respect to the remarks made against Mr. Geoffrey, you have also alluded to that fact, that you were in that meeting, correct?
Yes, it's unfortunate, and for me as a mother, it really pains, because no one chooses to have a certain child, and if nature makes you to be whom you are, no one should ridicule anyone. It's unfortunate. It's not only for the former CEO Geoffrey Bett, who the governor used to use so many words to describe him as a person. I thought this young man was just physically disabled. He's also mentally disabled, which is, for a mother like me, it's painful, and it's unfortunate to come from a leader. So such words are heavy. Even as he used to, like, demeaning us in cabinet, you are clueless CCs. Then at some point I would sit and ask myself, fine, I could be clueless, but why are you asking money from a clueless CC?
Thank you. I think we've already addressed that, Edna. The question is, were you present when the governor uttered those specific words?
Yes.
Thank you. You are before Senate to testify on the governor's conduct, and you have highlighted that at paragraph 2. What are the specific complaints you have against the governor? What are the violations that you are accusing the governor of?
One, the unlawful termination of my contract, which he made me to take an early retirement at an age of 50. I still had another 10 years to work in the public service. But he decided to offer me a job for 5 years, which I signed the contract, but early. 2 years, he decided to terminate the contract without the proper procedure.
Does the law, specifically the Employment Act and the County Government Act, give the governor mandate to arbitrarily terminate the employment of a CC?
Through a procedure?
Through a procedure. Was that procedure followed?
No.
Thank you very much, Edna. Madam Speaker, that is all for this witness.
Council for County Assembly, you now have 2 hours, 1 minute. We now move on to cross-examination. Council for Governor.
Good evening, Madam Edna.
Good evening, Wakili.
Your complaints mainly are to the issue of your termination and your complaint about being asked to remit money, isn't it? Okay. Now I'd like us to start with the issue of termination. Now, you have an extra copy of your employment. You have an extra copy of your employment contract, which is at page 72 of volume 4A, isn't it? You recall annexing it, isn't it? Your letter of employment.
Yes.
And it is, Honorable Senators, I'm referring to Assembly's bundle, volume 4A, page 68 to 71. Sorry, to page 72. Now, could you confirm that indeed...
Did you say page 72?
Yes, page 68 to 72, and my interest is in page 72, clause number 23. Edna, could you confirm that that contract provided that your relationship could be terminated by a notice?
Yes, I was aware.
Yes, and it's a 1-month notice, isn't it?
I'm aware of that.
And you're given 1 month notice of termination, isn't it?
Yes.
You confirm that, okay. Now, number 2 is, it is true also that as we speak now, you have filed a case in court challenging your termination.
We don't have any case.
You did not file any case?
We withdrew the case.
Or you withdrew the case?
Yes, so
okay.
we don't have any case.
You don't have any case
Yes.
as we speak?
Yes.
It is also true that you attempted to get the court to give an order to stay your termination, isn't it?
Yes, at that time, before the end of our termination.
And it was unsuccessful?
Yes.
Okay. And Madam Edna, being the knowledgeable person that you are, if you are genuinely aggrieved and you felt you had an entitlement in the sense of the termination of your employment, it is the court that would have determined that issue, isn't it? Is there any expectation on your part that this Senate can give you back your job?
I'm not here to be given back my job.
Okay. So, if you are aggrieved about your termination and you wanted redress, you would have maintained your case in court, isn't it?
I'm here because of the abuse of office.
Okay, I'll leave that question there. Now, you said you took us through various pages where you said you send money to His Excellency.
Yes.
Could we look at one of them? The first entry, could you tell us again where what your first claim of remittance of the money is where? Could you just indicate to us? It was page?
80.
Yeah?
There is 80.
Should we say that?
81.
81, page 81. Now, could we look at that entry at page 81? Could you tell the honorable senators the name indicated there? Just say out the name.
It's Mutai Eric.
It's written Mutai Eric. Yes. Could you confirm that his phone number is not indicated on the exhibit you have brought to court?
It is indicated.
Does it show all the numbers? Does it show his full number?
It is normal for M-Pesa not to show the full name, not to show the full number, but I'm 100% sure he's the one, and I'm the one who did the transaction. I'm 100% sure.
Okay. I will ask you the question again. I don't know which question you're answering. I'll ask you the question again. Page 81, you have shown and contended that Eric Mutai, who you show at the bottom, is the governor. Could you again answer the question I've asked you? Does it show the full number of the governor there?
It shows hash *2547 and then stars 004.
So it doesn't
and
show
then
the full,
Mutai Eric.
So it doesn't show the full number name.
It doesn't show the full number, but
Thank you. That's all I was asking you. That's all I was asking you, madam. And that is the same with all the transactions, isn't it?
It's normal for M-Pesa settlement. That is how it's removed.
Edna, that's not the question. The question is, all the interest you have taken us through doesn't have the full number, isn't it?
It doesn't.
Thank you. Now, part of your contention is that which money, whose money was this you are sending?
My money.
It's your personal money?
Yes.
Okay. And how was the requisition for this money made?
Through phone calls.
Through phone calls.
Yes.
Now, apart from the Exhibit 81, the exhibits of the M-Pesa's dispatch that you've shown us, have you presented to this court any call logs that His Excellency called you to tell you, please send me any money?
If need be, I can present.
Please answer my question. As you stand there, have you brought anything to show that indeed His Excellency called you?
I have some messages from him.
I've asked you, have you brought any call logs?
I can present, I have.
You don't have with you here?
I have.
Have you annexed to your affidavit?
It's not in the affidavit,
okay,
but I have it.
Now, did you say, in fairness to Governor, that he would call you and say, kindly send the money? Did you say that?
Yeah,
your advocate asked you how
you want me to use the name, the words that he normally uses, or I just put it? Yeah, he calls you. Waziri, I have a fundraiser, or I have something to sort, send this money. When you say I don't have that, look even for, if you can get 20, if you can get that thing, maybe that he had asked for 100 and I don't have the 100, he will tell me, send even 50.
Now, and he would request you?
I wouldn't call it a request, because sometimes when you say I don't have, you get insults.
And have you captured that insult anyway?
Yeah, if I can remove my call logs, you'll just be muffled.
From the way you are so unhappy, you obviously would have produced them if they were there, isn't it, Edna?
If I can be given a chance, I can produce them.
I will move on to a different issue, madam. Now, you say in your affidavit, you said you've sent him about 1.6 million, 1.5 million, but in your testimony today, you say it's 1.6. So is it 1.5 or 1.6?
I said more than 1.5.
More than 1.5.
Yeah.
But the truth of it is that what you've presented, assuming to us, is because we don't have his full names, we don't have his full numbers. Assuming it was true, what you've shown us does not exceed 200,000, does it?
300.
About 300.
Yes.
And for the difference of what you say, you don't have anything, do you?
I have them.
Do you have it here in
Yes.
the...
Yeah, it is there.
Okay. In the M-Pesa printout that you've given us? Is it in the M-Pesa printout that you've given us?
M-Pesa to Irene Chepkwony. and Nyatich Kipsang. Both of them are the PAs to the governor.
And it is your presumption that when you send it to those people, they are giving it to governor?
I don't assume, because I send the money after I get a call from the governor himself.
But you don't have any call logs to say that the correlation between the two?
I've said if given a chance to produce, if need be, I'll produce them. I'll go to Safaricom and I'll get them.
Madam Speaker, that's all I have for this witness.
Thank you, Counsel for Governor. You have 1 hour 34 minutes. Counsel for County Assembly, any re-examination?
None, Madam Speaker. Thank you.
Honorable Senators, anybody with a question for the witness before we step down? Senator Boni Khalwale.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I'm a little bit lost. I would like Keegan to help me. Keegan, the witness has attempted to demonstrate how she gave the money to the governor. And now, from your cross-examination, you are giving me the impression that you are watering that evidence down because there's no evidence of the conversation or correspondence between the witness and your client. Do you have any information that you have in your possession?
Senator Halware?
Yes.
You are actually verifying from the witness, not from the
true.
counsel. Yeah.
But you see, I want that clarity. The witness has attempted to convince us that she sent this money. We have it. But the weight of that witness seems to be, evidence seems to be being taken away.
Senator Halwale, the person you want to ask, is there a particular question you want the witness to reassert, to reaffirm, or you don't have any? It's not a question to the council.
Madam Chair, if it was in the absence of the other parties, I would have told you what I think about what you have told me. So I'll restrain myself for that respect and step down that question. But think about, you are trying to gut me. Madam CC, if you had not been sacked, would you still have given this evidence?
Yeah, I would have given whenever asked to.
Yes, Madam Speaker, I just want clarification from the witness. She mentioned that the money she was allegedly sending to the governor is from our savings. But having gone through our statements, I can see a number of deposits that were made into our account. So I just wanted to clarify, at page 80, you received money from Paul Misik, 50,000. Page 8, you received money from Janet Koech, 10,000. The same page, you received money from Beatrice Kiptanui, 10,000. Yes? Paul.
Senator Mogeni.
Money paid in means what? Is a deposit. Yeah, so I believe I'm on the, withdrawn is the second last column, paid in is the first one. Yeah, so that's, and then I can see at page 81, 84,000. So can I
just get a clarification from you. And then at page 83, there are a number of deposits there, 50,000, 150, 150, 100. I just wanted to hear from you, what was the purpose of these deposits? And did you use these deposits again to send the same money to governor?
Okay, through the chair, I think there is a statement that I put across that I'm a business lady. And in business, there is a way you transact even using your phone. Like the Paul Misik, which you have mentioned, that is my uncle. He had borrowed me some money and he was returning it. So I normally do a lot of transactions using my registered mobile number. I have only one M-Pesa number, which is the one line that I'm using. I don't have two, I have one.
Can we move on to the next question? I don't think the witness has to explain transactions that have nothing to do with this hearing. Senator Tabitha Mutinda. Senator Osotsi. Oh. I haven't seen, sorry.
Well, I want to find out from the witness, just in line with the question that has been posed by Senator Morgan, to confirm or deny that actually, from experience, because we know these things, that maybe some of the money that you are forwarding to the governor were process of corruption. Mm-hmm. Given that it is clear that some payments were made to you as well before you transferred to the governor.
Chair, I can confirm there was no money which was paid to me from anywhere from the proceeds of corruption to forward to the governor, not at any one time.
Senator Cherarke, quickly, 1 minute.
Thank you. Thank you, Chair. Madam Witness, mine will be very short. You said you were fired on 23rd of December via Facebook post. At that point, before you were fired, how was your relationship with the governor? And in your own opinion, what should have been the best way for the governor to dismiss you? And finally, when you are being hired as CCM, did the governor at any instance advise you that you are becoming CCM so you'll be contributing in all Harambes in Kericho? I thank you, Madam Speaker, and I yield.
Okay, let me respond from the first to the last. When, at the last point of, before we were dismissed, I would say personally, I didn't see it coming. That's why I was actually like surprised. I couldn't believe it. Because the last meeting, or an official meeting we had was in Naivasha, where we had met to present the departmental progress. It was a combined meeting between the executive and the county assembly. And after that, we were given leave. We break for Christmas from 23rd up to 2nd of January, only to get it on Facebook. You have been fired. It was a bitter Christmas gift, I can say, to this house. Nevertheless, I told myself, we are in a world whereby you don't see things coming. I've known His Excellency the Governor before even he became the governor, and I wouldn't imagine he would do such a thing. But that's water under the bridge. It's been done, and that's over. To your second question, at no one point were we told that we are supposed to contribute for the Harambes when we were coming in during the induction. It just came in afterwards that actually, as CCs, we are supposed to be supporting the governor for the fundraisings.
Senator Mungatana.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Just a quick one for
Madam Witness, you have mentioned before the Senate in your evidence that your contribution that you can give evidence on is about 300,000, but the contribution that you have been giving to the governor is in excess of 1.5 million. I just wanted you to maybe clarify to my mind and to the Senate, how are you giving this other money, the difference, the 1.2, how was it? Was it cash? Was it bank transfer? How was it being given? And still on that, I'm sure you sound very well read, very well educated. You must have known you are coming to this Senate. Did you not plan to, buttress the 1.2 million difference? How are you going to explain it? Or was it a statement that was given in bitterness because of the mode at which you were fired? Or what was it? I want you to clarify to myself and to the House. I thank you, Madam Speaker.
Let Senator Onyonka ask his, and then you answer both. Senator Onyonka.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. CC, I don't know whether this question should be directed to you or directed to your counsel, because I've seen two of you as being the critical witnesses for
Senator Onyonka, the questions are to the witness. Clarify something that the witness has said.
I am just going, I shouldn't have gone that way. Let me do this. Do you find anything that is uncomfortable with you being a witness who has worked with the governor and he has fired you, including the gentleman who was there, he was also fired? What does that make you feel? Does the governor fire you after you've done something wrong, or does he fire you after you've refused to do something wrong, which then has put you in the position you are in? Thank you. I just needed that clarity.
Okay, Madam Speaker, I'll start from the one from the senator from Mungatana. That is the 1.2 million. I have proof, and it is here. It is through the PAs. What I gave directly through M-Pesa to the governor is the 300. But the other 1.2 is through his personal assistants, the two of them. On the issue of Senator Onyonga, to me, in my own understanding, it could be when you refuse to do the wrong things that you're expected to do is when you are fired.
Honorable Senators will now step down that witness and move on to okay, one minute, quickly. Senator Mandago.
Thank you very much, Chair. I just want to ask the witness. He said that you are testifying over this matter because you are looking for your money, or actually it's out of a bitterness of having been fired. Number two, Chair, I don't know why we should be discussing this money that is not governed under PFM Act, because they are neither revenue for the county, neither is it equitable share. Why is it a matter in this subject? We are supposed to discuss matters that will affect the conduct of the governor. So I want to know probably whether she's here following up our money, or she's here out of our bitterness. And if that is the matter, this money is not managed under PFM Act. We have nothing
Senator
to do with
Mandago,
it as a Senate.
Senator Mandago, she is here as a witness to the County Assembly. I'll protect her from that question, kind of question. Senator Tabitha, quickly.
Thank you. I also want to take a minute and ask Madam Witness, because I think what you've been saying now is really high level of some impunity. But mine is as being the professionals, because we've had the first witness and now you, and maybe even the third one will come and say the same thing. Why wouldn't you stop the governor from doing what he was doing to you? Because when I listen to you, I'm just wondering, could other CCs all over the Kenya maybe suffering the way people you are coming to give those witnesses? If it's true what you are saying, because it's unbelievable what you are trying to say, tell us. But my question is, why wouldn't the CCs, because it seems it's all of you going through the same thing, if that is true, why wouldn't you stop the governor? Because that is one, and you are the many, the majority. That's my question.
Then Senator Nyoto, quickly, and then the witness can answer the two questions.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. My question to the witness is, now that she was sending money to the governor, she sent some money to the governor, and Madam Speaker, the first witness also said that he sent money to the governor or his PAs several times. Was there an expectation, Madam Witness, that once you send this money, that then you are expected to commit some fraud in order for you to be able to recover the money that you are sending to the governor? I wish, Madam Speaker, I asked the same question to the first witness. And is it the submission then of the witness that there is a culture in Kericho County government that the governor receives money from employees on condition then that they will do some fraud with the systems or something and get their money back, send to the governor, and also be left with something on top? Thank you, Madam Speaker.
The witness may answer the question, but ignore the bit on the fraud. Answer the question on why yourself and other CCs did not stop it.
Okay. Madam Speaker, I wish to answer the question from Senator from Nakuru. At some point, myself, I contemplated actually resigning because of the pressure. The only unfortunate thing which was there is we had committed our payslips and took mortgage and loans. So at that point, you weigh yourself between how will I repay these things and remembering now you have already started giving out your hard-earned money. So it was like a matter of let me just cool down and then things will sober up. Unfortunately, when we were thinking that things will change, it was now getting worse and worse. So I would just say it is an unfortunate situation, and let no one tell you the CCs in Kericho are enjoying anything. Nothing. I can speak that without fear or favor. It's true. From my senator from Uasin Gishu County, where I was working before I came to Kericho, I'm not here to ask for my money which I gave the governor. No, I'm here to shed light on what's happening. Thank you.
Okay, we have three more senators. Senator Eddie, let's do 1 minute each so that we move on. I believe we have quite a number of it.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. CC, the law of equity requires you come to any institution of law or any institution that exercises judicial authority to help you with clean hands. Do you feel, in the context of the exercise that you did, which was basically to corrupt the governor for favor, do you think you are in our presence here with clean hands?
I'm clean.
Let's get the other two questions and then you answer all of them. Senator Kamara.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Mine is a very simple question. Page 74, you have given us the letter of termination. In your own understanding, what was the reason for you being terminated? Because I don't understand this clause, these things called executive orders. What is it that is you have been accused of?
And then Senator Omtata.
Madam Speaker, I would like to ask the witness, given the pain she has expressed in terms of how she was being managed, and understanding that what she was being asked to do was wrong, did she try to seek the help of law enforcement, like reporting to the Anti-Corruption Commission or any other authority that could maybe protect her? That's all, Madam Speaker.
One more, Senator Seki.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I also wanted to ask to the witness, after your termination, have you appealed? Have you gone to court over the same? Now that you know the process has not been followed by the governor on the termination of Assisi.
You may now answer the questions.
Okay, Madam Speaker, I'll start from the one from the Senator from Wasingishu, Margaret Kamar. Madam Senator, Executive Order 1 of 2022, 1 of 2023, and 1 of 2024 were only rearrangement of offices, just like you are transferred from one department to another. So there was nothing like you violate anything. As long as you've reported you are discharging your duties, there was no violation of anything. When there is an issue of VSCC, I have not reported anywhere. And also there is the issue of our case, the appeal. We will seek for compensation when the right time comes.
Senator Mwaruma. Can we just move to the next speaker? It's on.
Yeah, thank you, Madam Speaker. You are using the M-Pesa statement to show that the governor abused office. Do you have any other way of corroborating that information, like a message from the governor, a call recording, or it is just that statement you want to rely on? Thank you.
Madam Speaker, I can respond to that.
Yes, proceed.
I am, if given a chance to produce the same, because I know I have to go through a court and produce my conversations through the Safaricom, I'll be able to provide.
The witness may now be stepped down. Counsel for County Assembly. No, the speaker, the witness may be stepped down, please. We'll move on to the next witness. Counsel, can you kindly indicate how many witnesses you have so that we see how best to manage the time?
Thank you,
and you have 2 hours, 1 minute left.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. We have two technical witnesses in respect to the issue of voting, and we have 2 more, including the motion mover. So in total, we have 4 remaining.
That's very well. Who is the next witness you want to bring on board?
We had hoped to bring in Alfred Koril Kimutai, the administrator of the ICT system.
You may proceed. You can invite the witness in and oath them, please. Clerks, you may proceed to oath the witness.
Okay. I, Alfred Mutai Korir, do solemnly swear that the evidence that I shall give before this Senate in respect of the matter before the Senate shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and thank you, Alfred, for that. Kindly state your full names again for the record purposes, and also tell us how you are associated with Kericho County Assembly.
Thank you very much. I am Alfred Mutai Korir, Director ICT, Kericho County Assembly. I joined Kericho County Assembly during transition 2013. Before then, I used to work for Litein Town Council as an
Honorable Senators, please, can we listen to the witness in silence? Huh?
I worked with Litein Town Council as ICT officer. Since then, I've been working in the Assembly to date. I am a graduate from University of Kabianga with Bachelor of Business Management, Business Information option. I am an ongoing student of Masters at the same university, and I did my diploma at Kenya College of Communication Technology then, now currently Multimedia University.
Thank you very much, Alfred. Madam Speaker, at this juncture, allow me make a very simple request. The witness before you is a technical witness. We had hoped to take the senators through a live demo of the electronic voting system, but him being present here in chambers, he cannot do that. So with your permission, if he can share his login credentials to his assistant so that we are able to follow through the screen provided.
Can you be clear on that? So you want him to share his logging in credentials?
To his assistant, yes. Who then will be with the technical team upstairs to be able to access the system and take the senators through the actual process.
You may proceed.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Madam Speaker. Alfred, you have described yourself as the person in charge of Kericho Assembly Internal Financial Management and Reporting System. You are the administrator of that system, correct?
Yes.
How was that system procured?
In 2018, we embarked on a journey of digitizing of assembly operations, since we used to use manual vouchers in the assembly. So we did it internally because me and my colleagues, I have 3 other staff in serving under ICT. We worked on a system that is being used from 2018 up to date in terms of voucher management for payments of payment vouchers and any other process or payments within the assembly.
So what were the specific functions of this system?
The specific functions of the system as at that time was to automate the manual forgers, which used to disappear when audit comes. We used to have a lot of problems with forgers not being able to be traced, and using the system, we are able to have copies retained in the system for the forgers. At that time, the system was, the entry of the details of the forgers was through manual entry, but at 2020 we progressed and made it automatic, especially for the meetings of members outside the assembly. The meeting of members outside the precincts means whenever they attend committee meetings outside the assembly, there is a way in which we create the process of initiating requisition from committee services to liaison, from liaison approval to the speaker to the clerk. Once the clerk and the speaker approves, when members receive their messages to travel, of which every member is conversant with our system, and we have an automated, a customized SMS system called KCO Assembly, and every member knows how to interact with that particular system. The moment that message is delivered, forgers are automatically generated, and then it awaits the results. So when members go outside the precinct, in the assembly, we introduced also biometrics. So we are using biometrics for login to the chambers. For them to attend their sittings in the chambers, they are logging in using biometrics. When they attend meeting outside the precinct, be it in Nakuru, Nairobi, every time we make sure an ICT officer is present so that it takes the biometrics of members present. When we upload the information to the forgers that was automatically generated, it will post the amount to be paid to every member based on the number of days he attended the given meeting. If the meeting is for 5 days and he attends for 3 days, biometric automatically pays for 3 days. So these members have interacted with the system.
Thank you. How can you be sure, or what do you have to demonstrate to these senators that the members have interacted with this system? And when you talk of members, all the members or
the honorable members of the County Assembly of Kericho and the staff, they are using the system to log in. I would request maybe the technical...
Before you do that,
because I wanted to demonstrate the logs for the...
Yeah, before we get there.
Yes, yes.
What kind of gadgets are these members equipped with to enable them access and use the system?
Okay, the previous assembly we had supplied our members with laptops so that they can use to access the system. Even the current assembly, we supply the laptops to members in last year, September 2024. Maybe the technical team can project for me number 1 under volume 4A.
That is not necessary. Honorable Senators, at volume 4A of our bundle, at page 1, we have a list. Kindly tell us what that list is about, Alfred.
So the list before us here is the list of acceptance where members were receiving their laptops to be used in the assembly for executing their mandate within the assembly.
How many members of the County Assembly of Kericho were afforded laptops?
The members, only 2 members, only the Speaker and the Honorable Vincent Korir, who didn't take the gadget because he wanted a tablet and he had a functional laptop that he can use for the business.
I am sure you have interacted with the governor's response. Can you confirm that the 18 members of the County Assembly who have opposed this motion, that they got their laptops and they have signed against the list before?
Yes, Senators? I can confirm.
You can confirm that?
Yes.
Is there any member of the County Assembly that has not received a laptop bought by taxpayers' money?
Apart from Vincent Korir, but we gave him a tablet in that relation.
In what instances have all the members of the County Assembly interacted with the system through their laptops or other gadgets? Apart from voting, of course.
Apart from voting, members usually, our reports, the committee reports we normally share through the County Assembly official SMS, because we realized we have the email addresses for the members, but them logging in is a problem. So we decided to customize our system so that it can send an SMS with a link that will redirect every member
to access the reports that is being tabled in the House. So we normally share the order paper, we share the reports, so that we avoid bulky printing within the Assembly.
So would you then describe the County Assembly of Kericho as being almost fully automated?
I cannot say fully, but we are progressing slowly, because after that, we had to look at a way of sorting the committee sittings within the Assembly, since the system in the first place we are developed to work on meetings outside the Assembly. So our committee sittings are normally done through the system. We schedule the meetings within a week. When we receive the schedule from the committee services, head of committee services, we normally allocate the boardrooms through the system. So they allocate the boardrooms. Once they do the meeting, we will pick the biometric logins and upload. So members who attended the meeting will get their payment at the end of the month. So at the end of the month, we normally run what we call HR reports, and it picks the members' attendance for the whole. Usually we pay the best 4 within a week, and the maximum number of weeks we normally pay is 4, and in some other instances we can add 5 because we have other months which has more weeks than 4.
Thank you. Have members of the County Assembly been trained on the use of this system?
Members of County Assembly are well fastened with the system, and any other time they have had any issue, they have always been consulting the ICT department on any technical issue, whether they are not receiving the SMS or they cannot be able to log into a particular.
But has there been any training done by the County Assembly in respect of the use of the system?
Okay, they have attended several training, but specifically on the use of tablets, we have really done it from the department level.
Thank you. When did you incorporate electronic voting as part of this system?
The issue of electronic voting came in when our standing orders was amended late last year, around October, November. That is when the standing orders was amended, and standing order number 77 directed that whenever there is a division in the House, the Speaker, when the Speaker directs the voting shall, which means it is a mandatory to have electronic voting done. Bearing in mind that by the time we talk about our standing orders, the members approve the standing orders, meaning that all our members who are aware from last year, November or October, had the idea that any other division that will come to the House will be through electronic voting. And when you talk about electronic voting, I believe my learned counsel, I heard him talking about a pattern which was not available. I would like to brief him shortly about the options that are available for electronic voting. We have electronic voting by machine, where you press that manual button that the learned counsel was talking about. Number 2, we have what we call internet voting. So internet voting is also within the electronic voting. So the internet voting is where the voter logins are shared through a secure link that is shared to the members. And that is the approach we took, because at the Assembly of Kericho, we are currently constructing our modern chambers. Even if you see the setup of our assembly, we don't have a place where we could have placed the tablets and these other voting machines. So to the best of our abilities, what we did as the assembly is to ensure that we implement that standing order number 77, because once it has been made as a rule of the House, the standing order dictates that a department relevant should take action and see how that standing order is implemented accordingly.
Thank you. I think at this juncture, Alfred, I would request you to take us through the live demo of how the system works, beginning with who is the administrator, what access right they have, who has super user rights,
okay,
and so on.
Okay, the system that we developed has only 48 users, which from I think somewhere there, I must have printed that one. The 48 user is the system admin, whom I structured as a clerk also, because in our reporting system, as much as we will run the system, the final person who can communicate any results or any correspondence of the assembly is the clerk of the assembly. So you can confirm from page 8 of our annexure 4A. So the admin that is county clerk is me. So I log in as an admin, and that is the only person who is inside this system.
This is quite important, Alfred.
Yes.
Because there was an accusation here by counsel for the governor, alleging that there were a number of people in the system, and one of them was the clerk.
Yes.
And yourself as the administrator.
So that is the only person who is there. It is me as an admin, and all the other members are honorable members. And remember, as an admin, I don't have my IPPD to log into this system. So you are at different platforms, so that I cannot qualify to vote since I'm an admin. And should I have even intended to vote, it should reflect that admin voted. So that is how our system. So the members who are here are our members. And for the benefit of doubt, after we worked on this system, because we were expecting the speaker to put a question any time when the motion was ongoing. Even the speaker himself didn't know about the logins credentials. We hadn't said that we will use the IPPD and the ID as their passwords. So the reason why I used the IPPD and their own IDs as their password is because, one, the standing order stipulates that once the division bell has been rung, the process of voting should take strictly 5 minutes. So I was thinking about a way in which our members will be very comfortable to access their login credentials. So what we did, the first thing we did was, once the speaker pronounced that the voting will be by electronic, that is the time I shared with the speaker the procedure on how the voting will be done. And he now answered, the speaker gave direction to the members. That voting will be done electronically. The procedure is this. You will receive a link, of which the link I sent at exactly, I have the annexures for the link. So I can also confirm that all the members received at around 7:12. They received their first SMS. That SMS contained a link that had only IPPD numbers. The reason why I had to give them IPPD numbers is because, for the benefit of doubt, I could imagine that there are some members who have not memorized their payroll numbers. But the following SMS was with the link and indicating that your password is your ID, which is best known to every member. I didn't publish the IDs anywhere for the logins.
There was an allegation that if you click that link,
yes,
it would give you both the username and the password. Is that correct?
It is not correct.
Would you like to demonstrate
yes,
through a live demo?
I don't know whether my guys are up there. They can...
Perhaps, Madam Speaker, we can confirm if the assistant is already... Yes, I think kindly take us through the system and confirm that that is a live demo.
Okay, this is our live demo. So I would like to request my assistant to first log into the motion. Let me remind this Honorable House that any motion that comes, we set the timelines for the motion, and it can be voted. Once it has been voted, that it will expire. So the link expires automatically. So I want him to log in to our previous page. Log out first. We want to see where members was voting. Kindly log into the vote area for the motion for an impeachment of the governor. Kindly log in.
Kindly explain the various slots that we are witnessing from the screen. It is not obvious to everyone, including myself.
Okay. First of all, there is a screen I'm expecting my technician to show. That shows that the voting ended and the results were to be displayed. Kindly go back to that page first before you come in so that I can explain that one.
Now, Mr. Witness, exactly what are you demonstrating? Please go through that clearly.
Oh, okay, so I can.
Is it how to vote? Is it,
no,
what is it?
Okay, I'm explaining, Honorable Speaker. I'm trying to explain that the link that we provided had a time limit. So the moment the motion, the time for division ended, our system is reading the voting has ended.
So then a very specific question, because
I have read, yes.
Mr. Wanyama alluded that he was able to vote after the session was closed.
We will give him a chance maybe to log in also and vote to this one, the motion on impeachment of the governor.
So if right now we were to go to that link.
That is the link, we are there. So the results is showing that the voting has ended and the results is to be displayed. Number 2, that is about the voting that it has ended because of the timelines. And then number 2, I oversee on the affidavits from the governor's side, stating that we pull down the link immediately after voting. I would like to clarify and go through their documents. Our system for internal management is running under kerichoassembly.co.ke. On their affidavits, they have actually added their own terms, and they say they wanted to log into kerichoassembly.go.ke. There is a difference between the two systems. .go is running our website, while the one for our internal management, we are running under .co.ke, and that is why they were claiming that we pulled down the link. There was no way, no need for us to pull the link, and obviously the results for voting for that division had ended. So it is very clear.
Thank you. So take us through a step-by-step of the first thing that you prompted and what would happen after that prompt.
Okay, so the first thing I did, I sent the first SMS at 7:12 p.m. showing their members their IPPD number.
Who were the recipients of that SMS? And how would you identify the recipients?
So maybe I can refer, because you will see the numbers only for deliveries that we see on our system. But these members, we have their numbers which they gave us as their official numbers. They have been using to receive information from the assembly. So no member, and I've never seen in any of the affidavits, who has claimed that he didn't receive the link nor the SMS.
Was there a possibility of any other person who is not among the members of the county assembly receiving the SMS?
No.
How is that so?
Because we have a database. The database we are running here for voting system contained only 48 people. The only additional person who received that additional SMS was me as the system administrator, because I wanted to confirm whether the SMS I forwarded, the link is opening the right thing. So what I did, I attached myself. If we count the numbers that I sent.
Before we go there, there is a volume you have.
Yes.
Kindly take the honorable senators to the specific extract of the messages that were sent to each of the numbers.
Yes. So the specific extract is in page 11 of our affidavit. That is volume 4A. And page 11 and 12.
What is contained at page 11 and 12?
What is contained in page 11 and 12, up there you can see that follow the link below to access your IPPD number. So when you click on that link, it could direct every member to the page where the IPPD numbers were being displayed.
Can you account
for these numbers? I can account for these numbers. The last one is my number ending with 319. So I was doing that so that I can confirm that the messages I have sent to these members are really working.
Are you able to tell when there is no delivery of your message?
Yes. When there is no delivery on the message, I could get a fail instead of send.
Do we have any fail on your extract?
No failed message.
Thank you.
And then the next message, that is on number 12, was the confirmation of where I sent an SMS which say electronic voting link. And I shared the link. That is the link where every member could have clicked or should have clicked and log in using their username as IPPD, and the password I said use your ID number. Remember, I said use your ID number. I didn't display the ID numbers. So the claim that the ID numbers was used is false and not true.
Again, are you able to account for the delivery of your link to all the numbers in your database?
Yes, I can account.
Where is that found?
It is in page 12. We all see all the messages were sent also.
What you have at page 12, is it the same thing we are accessing live on the demo that is on the screen?
Yes, that is
we have now entered into the platform and we are able to see that exactly.
Okay, yes, we can enter and say, so this one for the messages, I capture the delivery reports because once I have confirmed the deliveries, we don't save the logs for deliveries within our internal system. Provided I have seen all the messages have been delivered, just like any other send message in any phone, you could see that the message was delivered.
Thank you. Let's go to the controversial issue as raised by Counsel for the Governor.
Yes.
Are you able to take us through each vote, what time it was made?
Yes, yes.
And the choice made by the specific member?
I will, because I shared my link at, the link for voting I shared at 7:14 exactly. That is 7:14:00 is the time I forwarded my link. And then we can go back here.
Is that timestamp available anywhere?
It is available. So we will see the first logins. We can start from, let's confirm from page 17, we come onwards. That is where we will see how logins started coming in. So for avoidance of doubt, I had our learned counsel through the Honorable Speaker saying that admin logged in and never logged out. I can confirm that I really logged in and I never logged out because I was monitoring at the back end where the members are getting troubles in logging in so that I can alert the ICT officers who are in the chambers to know which member specifically was having difficulties in logging in.
Other than being present in the platform,
yes,
can the logs confirm whether there was any other activities conducted by the admin?
Yes, if there is any other activity conducted by admin should be displayed by the logs. But considering that I sent the link at around 19:14, you see the first user who tried to log in was at around 14:25, meaning they had received the link, they were trying to log in. At some instances, they could attempt with different usernames. At some point, you can see where it is reading somebody's name. So somebody, because the specification after clicking the link was that username, somebody was very quick to type the name and realized it's not going in. So you can see there are some failed attempts, meaning that our system was secure. You couldn't log in without logging in specifically with what we have instructed, which was the IBBD and your ID, which was personally known to them. And the reason why I'm saying we use the IDs is because the voting exercise was to take 5 minutes only. I could imagine how another person can get another person's ID within 5 minutes. And the other members, all the other members, should they have voted, because the system was accepting simultaneous votes. Because our first vote which we recorded at 19:15, and there are 2 votes. So 2 people casted their vote exactly at the same time. So if the other members, and the honorable members, through the speaker, our honorable members who were opposed to the motion failed because we had 3 options, and the speaker categorically explained the 3 options. It was either a member chooses yes, no, or abstain. I've heard them arguing that they are not, the results we displayed show that 33 voted and there is 0 abstentions. The system cannot know whether you abstained or you are absent if you don't trigger the pattern. So we had the login patterns where he could click. Inside there it was very simple. You find either yes, no, in support of that motion, and you submit. It was a simple exercise. And when my honorable members claim, I have seen one of the affidavits, one member telling me that he is not able to use internet. And he's in Facebook and WhatsApp, and very active in WhatsApp.
Can you kindly take us to the specific member who has alleged that they do not have internet-enabled phones?
So, for example, I'll take on Honorable Amos Pirir. He is a very active member. He is an old man, but we have been assisting him in ICT. So he has an active Facebook page. He is active in WhatsApp. Even if you will check WhatsApp status of him today, he must have been live a few minutes ago. So at this point, it is about honesty. Because us as the staff of the County Assembly, we are there to facilitate members execute their mandate. We don't have interest. And if interest was there, honorable senators, I want to tell you, His Excellency Honorable Eric Mutai is my neighbor in where I come from, Maternal Hope. He is my immediate neighbor. He has my number. If I was to take sides, it was on his favor. But since we are doing professionally, we have the integrity to protect. I decided to have this system to make sure that we don't compromise on the end results. I will prove to this House that all these members logged in at any particular time and they casted their votes. The assumptions that they didn't vote, for me as an ICT officer.
Honorable Senators, it's now 6:30 p.m., time to adjourn the Senate. The balance of time for the County Assembly is 1 hour 30 minutes for evidence of witnesses and re-examination. The balance of time for the Governor is 1 hour 34 minutes for cross-examination. The Senate therefore stands